This video is about the Camp David Accords. In 1978, the Israeli Prime Minister Menachem and the Egyptian President Anwar Sadat signed the Camp David Accords. Actually, they signed two treaties, the Framework for Peace in the Middle East and the Framework for the Conclusion of a Peace Treaty between Egypt and Israel. As we mentioned, that Jimmy Carter, the US President, was the mediator. To the background. We have the Middle East conflict, and the Middle East conflict actually consists of two conflicts. Firstly, the Palestinian question. With the foundation of the State of Israel, lots of Palestinians lost their home. And in areas of Palestinian settlements, the IDF was in control. That is the West Bank and the Gaza Strip. Furthermore, the Palestinians were launching terrorist attacks against Israel on a regular basis. The second conflict is the Arab-Israeli conflict. All Arab nations were still in war, in a state of war with Israel, at least formally, and they denied Israel the right to exist. Furthermore, Israel controlled several territories that were formerly part of her Arab neighbors. But a bit more now. 1948, the State of Israel was born, and she could defend herself against the attack of all of her neighbors. In the Six-Day War, 1967, Israel gained control over the Golan Heights, the West Bank and the Sinai. Syria and Egypt tried to win their territories back and actually tried to crush Israel in the Yom Kippur War in 1973, but the IDF could repulse this Egyptian-Syrian attack. Now, to the events directly leading to the Camp David Accords. President Carter had high hopes he would achieve something great and solve the Middle East conflict with a multinational solution. So, of course, that did not go far. And also, it was not in the interest of Israel, neither of the interest of Egypt. The Israeli government thought, all right, there's so many other countries and we are alone, that is not good in negotiations. And the Egyptians thought, all right, we were always out in the pan-Arab movement and pan-Arab spirit. Now it's time to do something for us, and it's better for us to enter direct negotiations with Israel. And that actually happened. Covertly, Israel and Egypt were into negotiations, and then Sadat announced, quite cleverly, said, I want to have peace in the Middle East. I would even go to Jerusalem. Perfect. Israeli government invited him, and he was speaking in front of the Knesset. And he said, what he wanted is Israeli troops should withdraw from territories occupied in the Six-Day War, and all states should have the right to exist in the Middle East. That's perfect for the Israeli, because what else do we want? What do we want with the Sinai? What should we do with that? We want peace. So, under negotiations or mediation by the Secretary of State, Cyrus Vance, they agreed to meet on the 5th of September in Camp David near Washington. That happens, Carter mediated the negotiations, and then Camp David Accords were signed on the 17th of September. And they said autonomy for Palestinian territories and in return security for Israel. And with regards to the Egyptian-Israeli relations, is under the slogan Land for Peace. Israel will give the Sinai back, and therefore there will be a peace treaty between Israel and Egypt. Actually, first they, as I mentioned, Nobel Prize for Begin and Sadat. And then the peace treaty, the first peace treaty between an Arab country and Israel followed in 1979. And by 1982, the last Israeli soldier has left the Sinai. The Arab League suspended Egypt, and also Sadat was assassinated in 1981, one of the consequences of his peace policy. Now, as mentioned, first Arab-Israeli peace treaty. Egypt temporarily isolated the Arab world. The pan-Arab movement is definitely weakened, but it was also an affront against Jordan, because there were negotiations about the West Bank, which was formerly a territory of Jordan. But it was a precedent that negotiations can find a solution in the Middle East, and more followed: the Oslo peace process and the Israeli-Jordan peace treaty of 1994. That was the Camp David Accords in 5.